Hello, hello, hi! Hi! Welcome to Bare Bones Kitchen. I'm your culinary coach, Harmony. Cheers! I've purchased these little guys. Truly unruly. Okay, maybe it's a little fitting. This is my third one. I also drank a bottle of water in the middle, and this one is berry. I can tell you that this strawberry is delicious. The tropical one, not so much. I have a citrus crush here, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, you guys. I'm feeling pretty good. So we're just gonna see. All right, so welcome, kitchenettes, kitchen littles, and kitchen nuggets to Bare Bones Kitchen, where if you have bare essentials or bare knowledge, please allow me to inspire you to do something amazing for yourself, your friends, or your family. We don't judge around here. All right, so tonight we're going to do some au gratin potatoes, and I am not even going to pretend like I know how to do these because I absolutely do not. I am usually the au gratin potato that comes in a box or a package, because sometimes easy peasy lemon squeezy is the way to go. But for whatever reason, I decided to go with this, okay? Mostly because I got a gift, if you did not see, of some delicious Tillamook cheeses. And yeah, so right now I'm just cutting my last little potato. I do not have a mandolin, so I'm just doing the best I can with this little knife. And we're gonna rock out this last potato real quick. And I know you can't see this, but we're just, you know what, guys, we're just gonna go for it. And I think the key is my friend Harv, when I worked at the lumber yard, he always just said, don't ever, when you're cutting anything, don't look at where you're cutting, look ahead, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of just looking ahead, and that's how sometimes I can get these really perfect and amazing and delicious slices, okay? So what I did with this little potato, because it is a little potato, is I just cut off the end. So, let me throw things around too. Okay, cut off the end. See? So cut off the end. Cut off the end. Okay, this one's a little thick. It's a little thick, girl. Okay, but the rest of them are not very thick. They're pretty. I mean, I feel like that's kind of uniform. Okay, not 100% uniform because I'm not using a mandolin. I'm using a freaking chef's knife. Okay, that's where we're at. And I have this amazing little bowl over here, full of water, because you don't want them to oxidize while you're cutting the rest of your potatoes. So, okay, thick girl, we're still going to throw her in. Because why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you throw in the thick girl? Thick girls need love too! Thick girls need love too. And that right there is why I'm drinking these and not beer right now. Because I'm feeling a little thick right now. Okay, so let me see what I have. I have my 4-ish potatoes. Okay, I have 2 cups of milk. For those of you that are recipe people, this is what we're doing. Okay, I didn't use a whole entire onion because Zane's not going to eat this, but I do have some onion here, like, I don't know, a little chunk. And if he does happen to eat some of it, then it's not going to be too oniony for him, okay? That's where we're going with that. And then I have 3 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of butter, which is already melted because I set it right here on my oven, my stove top, and that is set at 400 degrees. And it melted my butter, which is fine because we need it to be melted anyways. I have my little casserole dish that is pre-buttered. And then I have my salt and pepper. My salt and pepper, that's what we're rocking. Yep, so that's what we're doing. Okay, let's get this party started. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you for showing up. Because I know yesterday was actually our day, but sometimes when I'm not right in the head, when my brain is just going like a bazillion miles an hour and I can't quite filter it down, sometimes I just come on here so I can make sure that y'all can bless me with whatever, okay? But sometimes I'm like, yeah, this energy, it's just not going to work tonight. Okay, so again, we have our oven set at 400 degrees. We have our little potato slices over here. If you have a mandolin, use that. I do not have a mandolin. We have our little pan here. We're going to make our little cheese sauce. And that's set at like a medium high. If you've been here a minute, you know that 8 is like my number one. Like that's what I do, 8. It's kind of a medium high situation. And we're going to start with our little potatoes here. And there's a reason why I usually, reading the little recipe that I referenced here, there's a reason why I will rock out with a box, okay? Because this takes an hour and a half to cook, you guys. Okay, so we're just going to layer the bottom of our little casserole dish with our potatoes. And I did not peel these. I did wash them, did not peel them. Do whatever fills your soul, because that is what it's all about. We're just going to line this bad boy. And again, I did pre-butter this. We're just going to cover the bottom. And not all of my slices are perfect. I guess that's what makes it, right? Because all of my slices are not perfect. See, we got this little lone ranger here. Yeah, going in. We're doing it. We're going for it. Okay. And I may be a little rambly, and I apologize for that, but that is what we're doing. Okay, now we're going to go in with some of these little onions. And again, the recipe that I referenced said to do them in rings. You know what? I'm not going to cut up a whole onion for this. So we're just going to sprinkle some of these bad boys on here, because that's how I roll. We're just rolling with the punches sometimes. Just rolling with the punches sometimes. And hopefully, with how long it has to cook, the onions will only just add flavor, which I'm all about. I love that flavor. I love that flavor. Hi! How are you, sweet sister Reno? I never see you on my channel. I love it that you're here, Nika. Okay, so we've just got we're going in with our potatoes again. And then as soon as I'm done doing all of this monotonous stuff, we're going to actually make the sauce. And I probably should move that off of there because it's hot. And I'm kind of slow. So you guys, I have to work this weekend. Which is, I mean, it's fine. It's whatever, right? But we have a safety meeting at my job, and I was asking about it. All right. And when I got told the date, I was really sad. I was like, seriously? I looked at my manager, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's like, what? I was like, really? March 22nd? That is the day that you're doing our safety meeting? He's like, yeah, why? Bitch, that's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm going to be 29 plus experience on that day, so that was just a foul move. Just a foul move. And you know what? I got almost all the way through this and realized I did not salt and pepper any of the bottom layers. Bad on me. But we're just going to rock it anyways. We're going for it. It's fine. It'll be fine. And again, when you're doing potatoes, just stick them in some water. It's going to take off some of that starch, and it's going to keep your potatoes from oxidizing. So see, all that good stuff? Good. Yeah. Going to stop your potatoes from turning brown though, so it'll be fine. All right, now we have to make sure that we get some salt and pepper in here. And again, this is just what I like to use. I like to do a fresh ground. If you have your table salt, do that, if that's what you're used to. And I should have done another layer of this on the bottom, but I didn't. because I got sidetracked. It's fine. All right, so my beautiful friend Steph went to Tillamook Cheese Factory and bought me, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I'm going to show you anyways. Bought me this cool little cheese board, It says Tillamook. If you are not from this area, you may or may not know about Tillamook, but Tillamook is like really good cheese, you guys. Really good. We have some sweet cheddar, English style. We've got some extra sharp aged white cheddar, and I'm actually going with the hickory smoked extra sharp white cheddar, if I can use my words. That's what we're doing. I went ahead and grated this. We're going about 1.5 cups or so. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge so it doesn't get all room temperatured. All right, then we're gonna rock out with our sauce. So this is gonna go over the top of this delicious situation. We've got our 3 tablespoons of butter. And the cool thing about butter is when you buy it in blocks, you guys, it's gonna tell you how much 3 tablespoons is, okay? It's gonna do that. It's gonna show you right on the side of the package. And yeah, we're gonna make it happen. All right, so we got that. Get your whisks so you don't have a lot of lumps in there. We're gonna add our 3 tablespoons, because equal fat, equal flour, right? So our 3 tablespoons of flour. And then I had another kitchenette that sent me a really cool video, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. About something like ×8. And yeah, I watched it like 4 times and I couldn't wrap my head around it. So I just, quarter cup at a time, we've got our 2 cups of milk here. And we're just going to put it in a little bit at a time. And mostly you're going to go a little bit because it's going to start to cook. And if you pour your milk in there too fast, it's going to actually make it lumpy. So we just want to pour it in a little bit at a time to get a nice smooth consistency. And we're almost there. Almost there. We're still a little chunky, so we're just going to keep adding a little bit at a time. Little bits. Okay, all right. Got this pan dancing on the stovetop here. Okay, we're still a little goopy. A little bit. And you really just want to cook out your flour some. Ooh, we're getting there. Nice consistency. Nice. See that, you guys? See that? Nice. Kind of looks like cream of wheat. Did you guys eat cream of wheat when you were kids? I love cream of wheat. I eat that shit now. Love me some cream of wheat. And I did do some chicken breasts that are stuffed with broccoli and cheese. Got those from that Safeway buy 4 for $20 deal. I like that. It's a good thing. I actually thought it was like bacon and cheese, but obviously I did not have my glasses on. So yeah, broccoli and cheese. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's a good thing my kid loves some broccoli, huh? All right. Ooh, look at that consistency. I love it. I love it. We're going to just let it do its thing for a minute. You guys see that nice gravy consistency? That's what we're going for. That is what we are going for. Just remember, when you're doing gravy, you got your half fat, half, oh my gosh, flour. Half fat and half flour. Okay, that's what we're doing. Half and half. Whatever measurement you're doing in butter or oil, you're going to also do it in flour. And then when you're breaking down with your cream, your milk, your, well, cream might be a little bit trickier, okay? But your milk or your stock or your jus or whatever you're using. Just add it little bits at a time and make sure that you're whisking it to make sure that you don't have any lumps in there. All right, I think we are good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the heat off. Got to cut the heat off because when you add your cheese, you don't want it to break. And when it breaks, it's going to look a little funky. So that's how you know if you broke it or not. Okay? Fresh cheese. And I did the smoked again. The smoked cheddar. Right about a cup and a half. I don't know. It might be a little bit more, you guys. It might be just a touch more. If you're using a bag cheese, it's going to probably come out a little off as far as texture because they put a preservative on that. So just be mindful of that if you're using a bag cheese. Oh yeah. I think this is going to be delicious. I'm very excited about this. And in like an hour and a half, I'm going to be able to taste it. This is why I use the box stuff, you guys. Okay. Maybe I should have started the show a little bit early today. Just a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Woo! Good stuff. It smells amazing. I'm going to throw in a little bit of pepper, though, because I'm feeling a little, you know, you want to be careful when you're using cheese to add too much salt, because cheese is usually already pretty salty. And I don't have any white pepper. Otherwise, I would use white pepper. I think black pepper is just fine, though. Just fine. It kind of looks like a country gravy, and I'm kind of about that, so. And that is it. Very short episode. I apologize for that. But you guys, we're getting back into the swing of things. We're getting back into the swing of things, and we're just going to pour this bad boy right over the top. We've, again, got our 400-degree oven going. We're going to cover this with some aluminum foil. Let it bake for about an hour to an hour and a half. You're really kind of going for what your potatoes feel like. So you want them to be cooked, obviously. And when you stick a fork in it, you guys stick a fork in it, it's done, right? Y'all know that saying. Stick a fork in me because I'm done. And that is it. That is it. The most painful process is just waiting for it to cook. And that's where we're at. So that is what I have for you tonight. Thank you for joining me in Bare Bones Kitchen. I hope to see you guys on Monday for Monday Morsels. Cheers to you. And thanks for showing up, you guys. Y'all keep showing up, and so do I. Mwah!